There we go. Okay. Anyways, so we're talking about team calls. There wasn't one last week because that was people who hit Success Club. This week, I believe Ashley's going to New Leader Conference. Not New Leader Conference. It's the Elite Conference tomorrow. So there's no team call. I will have some kind of assignment, though, that I'm going to post in here on nights that there aren't team calls. After that, I think the last call of the month is with Christina Delgado. And if you haven't seen her before, she's amazing. I love her personality, so I'm really excited that she's talking on team call for us. But that's next Tuesday. So I'll have something that I post in the team page tomorrow. Every Thursday, we're going to share our business activity tracker. That's something that I felt like I really struggled through August. September was its own thing. But I felt like I really struggled through August. But I was able to be more consistent with my business and my business practices when I was using the business activity tracker. And they truly are things that I was actually in you would think I would be better about it. I was actually in the product development group for the business activity tracker because they designed it specifically for people that have jobs outside of Beachbody. And besides Stephanie and Lucy, everybody else works, full-time. So we're going to, be better about that. Like I said in the post, guys, it doesn't have to be perfect. I just want to see that it's there, because for me, I don't check off every box every day. I could, I guess, if I tried harder, but like life happens and I don't post on my social media every day. That totally stresses me out. And I don't believe in doing things that like completely stress you out. So I do post a minimum 4 times a week. But like I said, that's just a dot that isn't going to be filled under there. And that's fine because at least I know that I am taking full responsibility for whatever place my business is at. And if you are checking off every single box every single day, the idea behind it is that you are doing the practices that will get you to Success Club. So, it kind of stings a little bit when you're like, oh, I didn't hit, X goal, Z goal, whatever. But we're able to take responsibility for our work, be proud of what we did do, and know areas that we can improve without feeling, because I know that specifically before I started using the BAT every day, I felt like I was doing everything all the time. And I didn't know why my business wasn't giving back to me. And then I put it on paper and I wasn't doing everything every day. And it definitely helped me be more concise and efficient with my time. And so I'm hopeful that that will do the same thing for you guys. So we'll post that every Thursday, and it can just be a screenshot of your app or a picture of your business activity tracker, whatever. Nobody's here to judge you. It's just a way to check in and say, this is the effort that I put towards my business this week, and then we're going to do these Monday mastermind calls. So what I wanted to do with this is, I had mentioned before that we're going to do Ashley's team calls as far as trainings go. And I would like to see everybody on there that's able to be on there, just like how it was with Thursdays before. But Mondays, I want to be a specific time where I can give back to you. So I want it to be opportunities that we have to talk one-on-one with each other and bounce ideas off of each other, kind of like what we were doing with the roundtable before. And also throughout the week, I think I'm going to put the post up on maybe like Thursdays or Fridays, maybe even over the weekend. I don't know, but Thursdays will probably have like more traction, and Fridays. I want to see where your guys' sore spots are. What is, a hurdle for you in your business right now? Is it confidence reaching out to strangers? Is it social media practices? Is it the inviting? Is it, I don't know what to do when people rebuttal cost to me? I'm nervous to have a challenge group because I don't know how to run one. Whatever it is, most of my personally sponsored coaches are all on the same playing field right now, as far as where they are in their businesses. And so I feel like a lot of the topics that you guys could bring to the table are going to resonate with other people. So I'll just get kind of a topic, do like a mini training or a full training if it, needs one. Because I know that a lot of Ashley's trainings don't necessarily apply to the coaches that are like just getting started. So I just want to use that time to cater to exactly what you guys need. I hope that makes sense. And then what else was I going to say? Oh, the sweatshirts and tank tops, I am wrapping up. I'm going to have some options for Success Club prizes and some options that you guys could purchase if you wanted to. It'll be a discount because I'm the one designing them. So I'm happy to pass along whatever discount I can to you guys. But, I know you guys have seen like some other swag going out. I just am playing around with designs because I'm a perfectionist. So, is there anything specifically that you guys would like to touch on for tonight? I mean, Ashley and Caitlin, do you guys feel like there is something specific that you would like me to go over? Or I am an open book, so I'm happy to talk about anything or something that might be working for me. Or
I am doing terrible at inviting people who, like, if they are following my stories, then I know how to invite them from there. Like, like, hey, thanks for watching, blah, blah, blah. But if it's like trying to do the, what is it, 3, 5, 5, 3, 1 or something, whatever it's called, I am terrible at that. And I've got maybe one response out of all of mine. Otherwise, it's just like they've seen it, or it doesn't even show that they've seen it.
Yeah. So for that, they did update it. I've seen, I think Kayla might have talked about it on the last call that we did. They've updated it to like a 331 method now, so people aren't getting like completely blown up with notifications. So for me, and this is just my business practices, but for me, I don't directly invite right off the bat with someone that I did the like 531 or 331 on. What I'll do is I'll do the likes, the comments, and I've been sending a message recently that I've gotten a few feedback messages from, and I can post it in the group after this. But it's something along the lines of, hey girl, like, or I don't ever say hey girl, I say hey, whatever their name is. Don't want to seem like a total creeper, but I came across your profile and I just felt like we could be friends. And then I might like refer to something that they're talking about in one of their posts, or, I'll pretty much just use that as a time to introduce myself. It's gotten a couple messages back. I think people are just hesitant to talk to strangers for obvious reasons. But it has gotten me a fair amount of follow backs, and I kind of proceed from there. If I notice that they follow me but they didn't respond to my message, well, the first thing is that if you send the message right away and they don't follow you, you went to their filtered folder, right, and 95% of people don't even know that that exists. So that's probably why they didn't see it. If they did see your message and they do end up following you back, I would just send a follow-up message. Maybe wait until they click through your stories or something like that. Find something to talk to them on. If they don't end up following you back, then you'll unfollow them anyway, and no harm, no foul. But that message has been working better for me. I tried the direct invite from the 531. I'm just not a direct invite kind of person. To strangers, really. It feels weird for me. It doesn't feel weird for other people. Like people like Heather Shipley, she direct invites like a boss, and it clearly works for her business. My business doesn't feed off of that.
I feel like when I direct invite, I almost like am too salesy with it, rather than, kind of a genuine get to know you kind of thing.
Yeah, well, and like for me, yeah, I felt like my direct invites came across that way because they don't know my heart. I know my intention behind it.
Right.
They haven't gotten to know me yet. And so that's just a personal thing. I like to create connections and then invite. I feel like it's 50-50 in this business. You either do it one way or another, but I feel like it has a lot to do with your personality too. So if you thrive better off of creating connections and it feels more comfortable to you, I would recommend going the route that I did, and I can post that script in the team page when we're done.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Katie, anything that you want me to touch on? You're just doing the thing.
Yeah, no, I think I kind of was having that same issue, and I think I want to work more on building connections because, like, just the straight invite's not working very well. So
Yeah,
that'll be good.
that's what we say. You know, if it's not working for a period of time, then it's time to switch it up. So I just recently switched up a bunch of my invites. I'm happy to share those in the team page too. I can just create a scripts file for us. There was a really good one from Heather. I think she posted in the Coach Family page today. I'll share that link in there too. But yeah, I think now more than ever, you know, especially around the holidays, people are very wary of committing, you know, because all the temptation, all the stuff that I talked about in the cupcake group today. And they want to buy Christmas presents for their gifts or for their kids instead of spending money on a child's pack. So you will end up finding a little bit more resistance in October, November, December. But what I will say to that is last year I had my highest Success Club numbers in October, November, and December that I had all year, aside from when I pushed a dime in that April. So anything is possible. The people are there. There are people that want to change. One thing that I am doing specifically, I'm considering doing the challenge tracker app for this, in which case, if you guys want to throw people in there, you can. I'll post about it in the team page and see if we just want to do it as like a group collective effort. But I'm considering doing a like 3-day refresh straight into 21-day fix group right before Thanksgiving. So that would be, let me see here. And look at my calendar. Okay, so Thanksgiving's the 28th. So 1, 2, 3. So, okay. Yeah, so we could start that like November. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. So if we started that, if we did a 3-day refresh, I literally thought about this at Starbucks of all places because I was like, I need to detox from this crap anyway. If we did that November 4th through the 6th, the 3-day refresh, and then did 21-day fix the 7th through the 28th, well, 27th, it would really be. That would literally lead it right up to Thanksgiving. What do you guys think? Is that something you guys would want to be a part of?
I'm in.
Okay. Okay. Well, then I'll put it together. I did something similar with Kayla last year, and it worked out pretty well because that could really help us for Success Club this month. And then you're going to get the people that like gorge themselves on Halloween and wake up on the 1st feeling horrible. And then those are going to be the people that are like, okay, I'm going to do the group. And that can be some early Success Club numbers for November. Cool. Let's see. Put that in my notes. Here. 3-day refresh to 21-day fix. Real time. And let me see what the cost on that is. I can't remember. I know that I feel like there's a challenge pack that includes refresh. I haven't done the refresh in forever, but I heard somebody talking about it on the team page earlier, and I was like, I probably need to do that. Let's see. Have any of you guys tried the work? Yeah, I have
I
not.
did one day of it.
Yeah.
I like it, but it's too much right now with my neck
Your
issue.
neck. Yeah. Yeah, I would not recommend that to somebody with a neck problem.
And I was so excited for it too, so I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try it, and then I was like, nope, too much.
Let's see here. Okay, 3-day refresh challenge pack. How comes with this? Okay, so the 3-day refresh challenge pack only includes Shakeology and the refresh, like a bag of Shakeology and the refresh kit. So I thought that there was one that came with bod. If not, they can just add it on there. Let's see.
Oh, speaking of Shakeology, I haven't really ever liked it, but I started liking it and then drinking it.
Yay.
And it's the latte one,
Mhm.
the vegan, and I had major stomach bloat with it. But I see where people said like, no, do the vegan because you don't bloat as bad with the vegan. But then I was like, well, maybe I should try I don't know if you can get it in the whey or not. I haven't looked, but
Yeah, so they do sell it in the whey. People react differently. 90% of people that ever start Shakeology, regardless of the flavor, generally have some bloat. It's because of the amount of fiber that's in it. So give it like a week or two of drinking it consistently, or even like if it's, bloating to the point where it's really uncomfortable for you, I would start off with like half a scoop and do that for like a week and just like kind of gradually build yourself in. But it's the high fiber that's
yeah, I had no other issues with it other than like at night I literally looked 6 months pregnant. It was terrible.
yeah. So that's just because you have a really high amount of fiber going into your body regularly. So how much is, sorry, I clearly have not done 3-day refresh in like a year. So I'm just looking up how much 3-day refresh even is. Let's see. It's on the wrong thing. Okay, 3-day refresh without Shakeology. Okay, so basically you could do like a standard bod challenge pack. And if they like decide to do the refresh, great. If they don't, whatever, they can just join us for 21 Day Fix starting that Thursday. The 3-day refresh without Shakeology is $59.95, and then you can just set them up with a challenge pack that does include Shakeology. Shakeology is part of the 3-day refresh, so they couldn't just do like the performance one. They have to have Shakeology. If they wanted to do a performance pack, they could do the 3-day refresh complete kit, and it's $69.95 and includes enough Shakeology for the 3-day refresh. So if they wanted to spend, what is that, like $10 more, then they could do the performance challenge pack and the 3-day refresh. The one thing I really do like about doing this like set group and running it on the Challenge Tracker app. I don't know if you guys have ever seen what the Challenge Tracker app is like, because I don't think I've ever run a group with you guys in there. But it's a one-stop shop. I honestly might be switching all of my clients to it starting in January. But you can track your pictures, your measurement, your weight, if you weigh yourself, your Shakeology, and your workouts all in one spot. And it's like all built in there. There's a couple features that I don't really care for, which is why I'm on Facebook now, but I think I'm just going to get over it because I think people just like tracking stuff. So that'll work really well for that 3-day refresh, and then the 3-week like intensive Thanksgiving prep stuff. So I'll write that down for myself. And I can even create like a script for this with price. Fresh. $9.95. Let me see if the 21-day fix challenge pack, it used to come with containers. I don't know if it does anymore. If not, you can tell people like they can find the measurements online. Yeah, no, it doesn't. Oh, wait, that wasn't the 21-day fix one. Oh, okay, so the 21-day fix one. Hold on. Just give them a year of Bob. Oh. Sorry, I was looking at this. When they came out with the real-time workouts, they changed the 21-day fix completion packs. Oh, that's why it's cheaper. It's because it's a completion pack, not a challenge pack. But it just comes with like 21-day fix. Okay, there we go. Challenge pack. So if they do the 21-day fix challenge pack, that comes with, it's like a normal challenge pack, but it comes with the containers and a specific portion fix guide, and the printed materials for 21-day fix. It's $180. Or you could do the I'll probably just do like the regular bod challenge pack, and they can like figure out the containers from there just for shits and giggles. Let me see how much the containers are.
I think they're like less than $10.
That's what I was thinking, is if they're on here. Yeah, they're $9.95. So what I will probably do if I enroll somebody for like the whole shebang, I'd probably do the 3-day refresh with no Shako, the bod challenge pack, and add the containers in there. And I'll just tell them, like, if you don't want the containers, delete them from your share cart, but I added them in there because I think that you would like them and they're really helpful. Let's just do that, because they don't really need the like printed materials for 21-day fix. People do everything online anyway. Okay. Cool. I'm excited for that group. And then once we figure out, because I'll do that post in the group, once we figure out what coaches are going to be in that group, we can figure out like a schedule, because the only thing I'll ask from you guys is that you contribute to the work that goes into it, but I'll have it like under my account, and then we can just filter people in. Other than that, anything else you guys want to touch on? No? Okay. I'm really happy that I got to see your faces, because I've missed you. I missed our girls' nights. It was weird, like, not having anything to do on Thursday night. Last week, I was like, what do I do now that my Thursdays are free? We've done Thursday night.
Really lost.
Ever. I know. I know. And next time we should have more people on here. I don't know. Let me see if anybody replied. Yeah, I don't know where Steph, Lucy, and Megan are. They might have been confused by the time change. I don't know. And then Kirsten and Nicole from Canada should be on next week. Megan Large, I'm sure you guys have seen her like pop up in the group. You probably know her from the cupcake group. She is pulling a Shelby Krieger. She's seeing out like her 6 months where she can't coach, and she'll be able to start back in the middle of January, but she wants to be in the group so she can get trainings and all of that. She was a coach before, obviously, but she was a working coach before, so she kind of knows the ropes. But as we know with this business, things change all the time. And then she has a coach, Michelle Wilson Turner from the Cupcake Group. She is also seeing out her 6 months, and she'll start coaching in the middle of January, but she should be in the group more. And then whatever coaches we end up adding, you know. I will be doing, so Stephanie Reese and I did a sneak peek on Instagram, and it was fine, but it could have gone better. And I learned a lot of stuff that I'm going to do next time. So I don't have dates set for a sneak peek yet, but I will absolutely let you guys add people to the page. Doesn't matter. I would just maybe try to keep track of, like, that's the one thing, is I don't have a way to keep track of who joined because of who, you know? So I need to try to figure that all out. But
Did we just send you like a message like this person like joined or something, like from us or something like that?
Yeah, if you know because what I was thinking of was when we posted in our stories, like the handle that they could click on and add themselves. I had to approve them still, but I didn't know where they got referred from. I know most of them were from me. I just want to find a way to refine that. And it might even just be like a direct message, be like, thank you so much for following the page. Who referred you here? And then we can like sort that out and you can keep up with your people. But I'll figure something like that out. I don't know if I'll do one this month. I qualified to Ashley's retreat for hitting Success Club All-Star last month. And so I will be in Arizona the November 8th through the 10th. And right after that, right after like any coaching event, like summit, the cruise, whatever, I like to host a sneak peek because people are interested in what I have to do. So I'll probably do one after that, and you guys can invite yourself to, and that'll give me time to figure out all the kinks with the Instagram sneak peek. But you can plan on one, maybe that Tuesday through Thursday-ish, so like the 12th through the 14th. You can plan on that, and I'll let you guys know. But if you guys don't have anything else, then I'll let you go. It's late. I've been here for like 12 hours. I'm so ready to go home. So if y'all are all set, then I'll catch you on the flippity flip. Anything else? Okay. Love you guys the most. I'll see you next week.